Hi, it's Lori at Positive Thanks Living. I'm working with Cara Brandon Creations and Nathalie at LineDotArrow, and they both have a kit for this lavender and lace collaboration. And I'm using both kits, and there are 3 weeks of challenges and 3 Facebook groups to put your creations in to be able to win some prizes. I'm going to link everything below in the description. Where it says more, click on that. And also the videos of Nathalie and Cara, because they do a great job explaining. So for week 1, that's where we're at right now. In the hashtag lavender and lace, there are 2 freebies available. These are them. Those are they. And then if you want to purchase both of the kits or one of the kits, they're on sale also in the ladies' Etsy shops. And the challenge is to do a folio or whatever you like. This is my folio, and I haven't completely put it all together yet. You can see that I've backed it in true junk journal style. It began with 3 what do you call these, security envelopes, with windows. And I thought it would be fun to play with true junk and to be able to tuck something in, more junk. So these here were in the envelopes, and they're card, so I covered them with the pretty papers from the kits. Now, I've already run into an issue, as we do, right? That what I had thought I would use is too wide, because I'm thinking I would put it down from the tops and make these into pockets so you can see this pocket. This is too wide for what will be this pocket. So back to the drawing board. My suggestion, make sure that you measure first. Don't be like me. This one will work, and it's really cool the way the paper is designed. This is Nathalie's freebie for week 1. See here? Oops, where'd it go? There. It fits in there nicely and it'll show through beautifully. And this actually works. So we'll have to save this for something else, as beautiful as it is, because I don't want to cut it down. I'm going to show you how I wrap it around so that the side edges are covered. And week 1 is to make the folio, but I want to make sure that I can have something to tuck in. To me, that's part of the folio, like this. So what I need to do first is close these up. Measure? No, I think I'll close them up first, and then I'll show you. Obviously, it's very simple. I'm sure you can figure it out yourself. You just wrap the paper around this, but it has to be the right size first. And I'm going to put a ribbon around here eventually, because the second week, I think, is to decorate the folio. And everybody has their own version of folios. These are from envelopes. Other people have other choices of what they call a folio. Again, all the information is below and in the Facebook groups. So, looking for my handy dandy art glitter glue in the very disreputable bottle, but I keep refilling it. And I finally got some pins that don't rust. I got it from Sherry at Turquoise Dreaming. All right, so I'm gonna glue here and glue here to make this into a top pocket. Ready? Here we go. Yeah, how are you doing? I've had a bit of a travel. My husband and I, we have responsibilities. He has responsibilities in Florida for part of his role, and so I accompanied him last weekend. I'll put a video at the end because we spent 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I think, on the way home back up to North Carolina, just stopping by for a little bit of ocean time. I said to my husband, we can't go all the way to Florida and not see the ocean. Yeah. So this video is also going to meet a different need. I believe in doing more than one thing if possible. I have an online buddy, friend, MARCI at Creator Call Shop. I'm going to link below to her. And she tagged me in a video. And we're supposed to talk about who we are and why our channel, our name is what it is. And it just so happens that this month I'm also doing March Meet the Maker hashtag on Instagram. Please follow me on Instagram. I'd love to connect with you. I'm not real good at the whole commenting on YouTube videos. I'm determined to get better at it. But yeah, Instagram, happy to interact with you on Instagram. Meaning I do it well. I'm there. I enjoy Instagram. You know how it is. We all have our certain places that we're more comfortable than other places. I'm just checking to see that I'm not upside down. And the reason why I covered this in this security envelope was because I wanted to be able to, if there wasn't a tag in there, I want to be able to see something pretty. See how this lady's face is just peeking out? That one is part of Cara Brandon's freebie this week. So here we are. We now have 3 pockets. And I'll put a picture in here to so you can see where I started with the 3 envelopes, 3 security envelopes. So let's put this one here where it belongs. An art glitter glue. There's no glitter in the glue. It's the name of the company. And I think originally they did a lot with glitter, meaning that was one of their products was glitter. Is glitter? Maybe it's still part of their shtick. I don't know. But there is no glitter in the glue. It's just, it dries very quickly and it's extremely, oh, this may be a problem. I might have to make 3 whole new ones. Maybe not. I'm going to put a tab on the top. Okay. Measure first, people. There's your lesson. I'm showing you what not to do. Anyhow, back to the challenge with MARCI at Creators Call Shop. She tagged me on this, tag you're it, this concept of introducing yourself and why your crafting place is the name it is. Okay, that didn't go as expected. I broke the glue. Yes, I'm gonna have to make another one of this too. Isn't that sad? Oh well, I have more. I have more of these. Or rather, these. Okay. Gathered my thoughts. Try not to get too upset. You know how it is when you're crafting and things don't go as expected. Yeah. Okay, Folio. Yes. The name, my name, Positive Thanks Living. I wrote for many years about encourage your spouse. I'm not very creative with names, I guess. EncourageYourSpouse.com. Wrote for years about that, finished a book, the whole thing. And I started to feel as though I'd said everything that I could say. So I wanted a larger focus, a broader audience maybe than just husbands and wives, and about encouraging your spouse. I still think it's important to encourage your spouse, but regardless. Let's do these. So for my larger focus, I felt that perhaps I want to be optimistic and I want to live life feeling grateful. So perhaps a good choice would be to focus on being optimistic and filled with gratitude. Hence the name, Positive Thanks Living. Yeah, exactly as it sounds. All right, this will definitely fit. See how it fits in there, no problem. Good. Let's see if this size fits. I don't know if you saw or not. There's a line there. There's a line there. I cut it on the line. If I can make them all the same, that'll make everybody's life easier, maybe. Come on. And will this one fit in there? Yes, it will. Good. And will it fit in here properly? So the writing came first before the crafting. That's basically the story of Positive Thanks Living. And I have a website where I write. And then I started junk journaling. And I've always done some kind of crafting, whether it was, well, I don't know, making cards, you know, like many of you, making cards, sewing, etc. And so I created the YouTube channel, Positive Thanks Living. And at first there were just a few simple videos on there about being positive and filled with gratitude. And then I thought, well, okay, I should make some videos while I'm crafting. And of course that was during that silly, sad lockdown period of time. And so I started with my crafting videos. And I like the concept that nobody can see my face. Yes, I am very sensitive that way, I guess. I'm not real excited about showing my face. Okay. Here's a problem. When I first did my first page that looked like this, I printed without the borders. But Nathalie, being from Europe, because she's from the Netherlands, their formatting is different. So when I went to do no borders, printing that way, it chopped off some of the image. So. This one here. Was that the one yes. All right, so I want this one up here so that when it slides in, we can see that at the top. That's the purpose. That's the point. Therefore, I want to do it this way. I'll have to do some washi tape or something, I guess, at the top. I can do that. That's okay. All right. So what I do is I center it over the picture that I want, or the part of the image that I want, and then just fold. And this one's going to be like this. It's always more simple when you do it by yourself without trying to talk. That's why I really admire Gail Aganastelli. She is so good at crafting and talking at the same time. I'm in awe every single time. All right, let's do this. So the name of my channel, Positive Thanks Living, started because I was writing about that topic. And then I started crafting during COVID and started making videos. And of course, this community is such a supportive and kind place to be. That was my experience as a crafter. So I felt very positive about not showing my face, just my hands. Not that they're wonderful, just they're mine, and they're useful. And I've tried different things with the videos that I've made, whether it was doing a voiceover, whether it was making a short video. And just looking for something to glue on. And yes, I've been using glue stick more often than before. Before I was adamantly against glue stick because it didn't treat me well. But I discovered, again, from watching Gail Aganastelli, that I wasn't putting enough glue on. So there you go, problem solved. More glue equals a product that sticks well. And actually it was through making videos that I met MARCI. And it's been fun getting to know people in the crafting field, in the crafting area, through their videos and just making friends, really. It's been a joy to meet like-minded people. So I write on PositiveThanksLiving.com. I make videos about crafting, and hopefully the videos that I make are encouraging and optimistic, and I do different videos about writing down things you're thankful for. So that's one way. Now we have to find some kind of washi tape that'll work. There, maybe this blue one or the green one. Not this one. Or I have a beige one. Beige? Maybe beige is good. Let's do beige. It draws out this beautiful blue here. And then once I'd been junk journaling for a while and felt confident that what I made was worthwhile, was sturdy and attractive, and I had enough skill, then I decided that, and because my son was bothering me also, he was bugging me. He's like, Mom, are you going to sell your, he's an entrepreneur, and he's all about making money. So I sold my first junk journal, and it was wonderful, a wonderful feeling to realize that someone else would appreciate what I make. And that's how I have an Etsy with, again, yeah, you guessed it, the name is Positive Thanks Living. So I'm on a website, Positive Thanks Living. I am on YouTube as Positive Thanks Living. And I'm on Etsy as Positive Thanks Living. Now, I had been doing my own Instagram, like for my husband and myself, our own Instagram stuff, but I felt many of those that followed Rob and me probably weren't interested in my crafting stuff. So I decided that I would then have a Instagram that is just for crafting. And that's where the Instagram, again, Positive Thanks Living, grew from. And I am tickled pink to have, I think, over 1,000 people now that are following me on Instagram. And I think I have more than 500 on YouTube, which is just unbelievable, but lovely. And I'm very thankful for that. And to add value to those that are also interested in being optimistic and living their lives, counting all the things that they're grateful for, I sometimes play with digital images and make things that they can download and use in their crafting. And I just ask, that if you're going to use it, please don't sell it. Meaning, as your own, you can use it in your journals, you can use it, your physical journals. Just don't sell the digitals. There, found the word. And even people that aren't interested in junk journaling per se, but just want to download something that's positive or optimistic, they can download the images, print them, and put them up on the wall. I had one around Thanksgiving that was about, of course, you'd expect me to write something about being thankful. And sure, that's important. And I have been writing about that for a very long time. But most often, Thanksgiving, here in the USA, Canada also to some point, but Canada's Thanksgiving is in October usually, as opposed to November. Thanksgiving in the USA can be very stressful for people. So I created something that was about just taking a breath during that time of year. I had people remark that they appreciated that very much as an encouragement. So, incorporating both the writing and the image creation and things for other journalers, junk journalers, people that enjoy doing crafty things. And I show everything that I make, usually. I try to. And on Instagram, the images, including writing when I write something or create something that is a download for anyone who wants it. Okay. This looks very uneven, doesn't it? Well, I'll have to come back and do a little more on this, but for now you get the idea. And this one is Nathalie from LineDotArrow, her image, her freebie this week. I'll come back and fix this. But for right now, it actually fits in this pocket. Yes, it does. And there'll be 3 of them in this folio. Okay, let's call this a video. Take care. It's Lori at Positive Thanks Living. And the reason I do this, that's the sign language term for love you. Our daughter is a sign language interpreter. She works with those who are deaf and hard of hearing. And she's determined that she's going to teach me the basics of sign language. So as my hearing fails, which is a part of our family genetics, she won't have to yell at me. So I'm practicing. Take care. Happy crafting and good to meet you. And I think I'm supposed to tag somebody else for this, figuring out who you are. And I'll work on that. Okay, bye. This video is just a short one that I put on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, showing what I'd printed. And yes, I craft in front of the television sometimes. I invite you to subscribe and press the little bell icon. And I'd love it if you'd join in the collaboration and make stuff too. There's going to be freebies every week of the collaboration. And to end this video, I'll leave you with a little bit of Florida. Here you go. Enjoy.